Besides just getting involved with traditional sports, students are now looking into newer sports such as disc golf. At 3-5, the Giants take on the defending Super Bowl champion Seahawks. With their season teetering on the brink, they know this is a must-win situation. It was just moments ago when these seats were filled for the JMU women's basketball game, breaking their all-time attendance record. University Park this spring will be the home of JMU men and women's soccer, as well as women's lacrosse. Nutritionists are constantly reminding athletes of the effect that their diet has on their performance. At 3-5, the Giants take on the defending Super Bowl champion Seahawks. With their season teetering on the brink, they know this is a must-win situation.
I got to play, great football and do my job and make sure everybody's prepared on the offensive unit. And as an offense guy, all we can worry about is our squad and our offensive guys and doing our jobs.
The Giants are coming off 3 straight losses, and defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul is speaking out that some of his teammates have a lack of heart. Even coach Tom Coughlin commented on the morale of his team this week at practice.
It's an emotional thing. A lot of people don't understand how emotionally draining it is, especially when you lose. And so to get over that and get moving, but I think we're getting there.
Not only is Big Blue facing the defending Super Bowl champs, but also the infamous 12th man at CenturyLink Field.
It's a major factor. Especially calling plays from an offensive standpoint. They take pride in getting guys to jump off sides, causing penalties. That's a living organism, man.
The G-men need to pick up a win in Seattle if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. But with a roster full of injuries, getting a W won't be easy.
Everybody got to step up. We got mans down, but a lot of injuries or whatever. But that's no excuse. The next man got to be ready to step up and do the next man's job.
The Giants and Seahawks kick off this Sunday at 4:25, and you can catch that game right here on Fox. From East Rutherford, New Jersey, Morgan Davies, Fox 5 News. The Wizards have become road warriors in the playoffs, winning 4 straight games away from the Verizon Center. Their latest road victory against the Pacers was Washington's first win in the NBA's second round in over 30 years. Trevor Ariza's perfect performance from downtown lifted the Wizards a 1-0 lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Wizards forward went 6 for 6 beyond the arc, tying his own franchise playoff record for three-pointers in a game. The win broke a 12-game losing streak for the Wizards in Indianapolis. Now Washington looks to start a new streak at Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
Well, for us, we know this is a tough building to play in. We haven't won here in a while, and why wouldn't this be the best time to come in here and get a win in the playoffs? So we know that they're a good team. We know that they're a physical team, and the best way for us to have a chance to win this series is if we worry about ourselves and not worry about anybody else. So as long as we execute our game plans and things that we try to do, we give ourselves a good chance to win.
It was a very long evening for the Nationals last night. Rain delayed their game against the Dodgers for 3 hours and 17 minutes, as fans were treated to watching the end of the Wizards playoff game on the big screen. Play did eventually resume with Danny Espinosa adding a 2-run homer in the 8th inning. Washington would go on to win 4-0 as the game ended at 1:21 in the morning. The win moves the Nationals to first place in the NL East, with the Braves losing last night. Under normal circumstances, the Redskins would have the 2nd overall pick in this year's NFL draft, but Washington is still paying their dues for getting RG3 2 years ago, when they traded their first-round pick to the Rams. The Redskins will have the 34th overall pick, and the front office feels good about the talent they expect to be available.
There's some premier guys at the very top, but I think on down through the whole draft, you've got quality players. Just not at one specific position. I think it's pretty good quality throughout, and you certainly will feel good about the players you're taking and the prospects there that will be there in the middle rounds.
This season, the JMU softball team has traveled down south to Georgia, a little farther down to Florida, and then 5 time zones west to Hawaii. Lucky for them, the Dukes don't have to go far at all to clinch a conference tournament title. James Madison is the top seed in this year's CAA tournament, earning the Dukes the right to play at home for the first time in championship history. JMU has only lost twice at Veterans Memorial Park, and the players hope that confidence can capture the school's first postseason title since 2009.
Yeah, definitely just the crowd. I mean, we love playing at home. I think we play better at home, so that was really important to get a home field advantage. Yeah, and just the energy here is different.
So us playing at home is a big deal. We do play better, it seems, at home. It really comes down to our fans and, you know, wanting to do well for our community and our college and, you know, our family. I guess just really bringing it home kind of gave us an advantage knowing that a lot of more fans and would be able to come.